The 40th anniversary of A Sterling Christmas is nearly upon us. The community event will be held on December 3rd, and the Historical Commission has something special planned. Each year, attendees see Santa Claus, visit a petting zoo, and ride horse-drawn carriages through Dodge Park. They also visit the Upton House, which is decorated for a traditional Christmas. Visitors to the Upton House are asked to bring in an ornament, as Library Director Tammy Turgeon explains.
We have residents bring an ornament to reflect their family. So we're trying to collect ornaments from all residents in the city to showcase the diversity that we have here.
Why this is the second year it's happened, or?
This is the second year of the tree. The first year we had 12 ornaments donated, and we're hoping for many more, and we'll get a bigger tree as we get more ornaments.
Donated by Target, the community tree in the Upton House gives residents a chance to be part of something historical.
Well, the Historical Commission decided to do this just to promote the diversity of Sterling Heights and to have more visitors visit the Upton House, because all the current residents will become the history of the city in the future. So we just kind of wanted to make a connection between the past, the city's history, and our current residents.
A new restaurant recently opened up on Hall Road. Our own Bradley Delore stopped in for lunch and brings us this report.
Marsa, which is Tunisian for seaport, is the newest culinary establishment to call Sterling Heights home. Mayor Michael Taylor and the Chamber of Commerce were in attendance to celebrate the ribbon cutting of this Mediterranean cuisine. The type of food served at La Marsa has inspiration from all over the world, with the head chef being from Egypt to the owners from Ethiopia. Their motto is "Step up to health and flavor," as they specialize in fresh salads and entrees, as well as homemade hummus and dessert. Owner Asfa Tedessi is proud to open a new location in Sterling Heights.
We specialize in kebabs. Our salads are the best fresh ingredients you can have, the best quality. La Marsa has been serving fresh and healthy kebabs, salad, hummus for the last 10 years in 8 different locations across Metro Detroit area. We're new in Macomb County and pleased to serve this beautiful community. Please come and see us. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
And finally today, the Macomb County Bar Foundation recently held their second annual mock trial. As SHTV viewers may know, last year's event documented the decision to drop the atomic bomb. This year, the focus was on the Kennedy assassination.
But if you put the murdered President of the United States on one side of a scale and that wretched waif Oswald on the other side, it doesn't balance. You want to add something weightier to Oswald. It would invest the President's death with meaning, endowing him with martyrdom. He would have died for something. A conspiracy, of course.
The mock trial was held at the Macomb Center for the Performing Arts, and the audience served as the jury. Steve Kaplan presented a case for the possibility of a conspiracy involving JFK's assassination.
Many witnesses actually heard gunshots flowing from the grassy knoll. If 44 came forward, and we know people don't like to get involved, there probably were hundreds. But I asked Judge Shamur, a great guy. He's the expert, he's a fine judge. What about these 44 people? Who are they? He can't tell you one person who had a criminal record, who had been certified unstable, who had been committed to through probate court to a hospital. And you know why? Because these are 44 people who heard what they heard and they reported what they heard. And if they are correct, or if you have a belief by 51% that they are correct, end of the story.
Judge Carl Marlinga defended the single gunman theory.
And sure, there are a lot of what-ifs. There are a lot of possibilities. But I'll put it this way. Let's say that in addition to Lee Harvey Oswald, there were 2 additional participants in the conspiracy that day. One One was stationed on the grassy knoll, the other from another building, and they both had high-powered rifles with some kind of super silencers that maybe we don't even know about so that nobody could hear them, or maybe somebody could hear them, but they fire. They don't hit anything. Now, sure, it's possible that you can fire and miss, and so there could be a conspiracy where you have other people involved, and they could have missed, and maybe those bullets were lodged in some building somewhere. Maybe they're still there, rusting in the rain. Maybe they're about 3 or 4 feet underground in some clump of dirt that was never been excavated. Maybe. But the fact of the matter is, there is no evidence that that ever happened. And so from a jury's point of view, you have to say, okay, where is the evidence of a fourth shot of another shooter? And on that, the record is clear. There is no such evidence. There were 3 shell casings found in the book depository building.
Judges Chimera and Bo Decker served as expert witnesses on the case.
When that happens, the body just has a sort of seizure-like or reflexive type of reaction where the muscles just seize, they contract. And of course, the bigger muscles have that type of effect that you can see more than the others, which would have been the back and the neck muscles. And so that describes why the president's body kind of jerked up and back.
That's what is supposed to happen, but the autopsy was not done very well.
Okay.
In fact, Dr. Humes, who was the chief pathologist, burnt his autopsy notes. And this was the most serious crime of the century.
After evidence was presented, the audience voted on which explanation they believed. Honorable Judge Massaroni, who served as the judge for the mock trial, read the results to the crowd.
Checking the box that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone was 147. Under the conspiracy theory, it was 105.
The event, only in its second year, is gaining a following, and the Macomb County Bar Foundation is thrilled at the acceptance.
Macomb County Bar Foundation is just a super organization. You know, you have these bar foundations probably in every major city, every major county, but the people who populate the Macomb Bar just have such a public, spirited way to do things. They're not just sitting back and saying, oh, we're lawyers, we're important. They're saying we're public servants. We want to be part of the community. We want to participate in the education of the community. We want to interact with people. It's just the wonderful bar organization, and who knows who started it, but now everybody who's a part of that bar organization feels the same way.
Well, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it immensely. It was a great experience.
Why do you think events like this are so important?
Because they bring to the forefront important issues of the day. And, you know, obviously the issue here is whether or not Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. And what this trial did is it got people talking about it, got them thinking about it, and that's very important. I think that we do that.
An historical mock trial, the JFK assassination, was recorded in full by SHTV and will be broadcast beginning December 5th, Monday through Friday, at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Sterling Report. Till next time, take care.